Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Third World Colombian, aka Suavemente Papi, and I'm back at you with another pre-recorded video. I know it's kind of been a while since I've done one of these, so I appreciate you guys and for just sticking with me, being patient with me or whatnot. I'm still trying to figure out exactly the direction I want to go in with my own personal channel. Because a lot of different things that I want to talk about, a lot of different topics that I want to touch, but sometimes I could be a little scatterbrained, and I got to do a better job of organizing my thoughts and what I want to do. But that's definitely in the works and that's on the way. But definitely want to give a shout out to everybody that watches my channel, all my subscribers, all the supporters. Definitely appreciate you guys. But today, what I want to talk about is I want to talk about how I've kind of just been sitting back watching this space, this black sector space of YouTube, and I kind of just been watching how people move, how they get down. And for those who don't know or who haven't recognized, I've actually pulled back quite a bit. I don't really drop down as much as I used to in these chats. I used to be in everybody's chats, but now I kind of just like pick and choose whose chats I want to drop down in, and which people. So like now I'm only like down to a handful of people who I actually listen to their content, come around, drop down in their chat, participate, support, all that kind of stuff, right? Because what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a lot of hypocrisy in this space, and I seen it early on when I first came in this space years ago, but now it's starting to become more of a everyday occurrence and a reoccurring theme. So excuse me. So when I first came into this space, it went from guys talking about they actually stood for something, and talking about that there had to be some kind of standards put in place for men, this, that, and the third. But now what I'm seeing is that there is no standards. There is no kind of plan in place, what I'm saying, for men in this space. It's kind of like whatever goes. And what I mean by that is that, people will say one thing in this space on one channel, and then they'll go somewhere else and say something else. And, it's like a repeated cycle that goes on and on and on. And then, it just gotten to a point where I'm just like, you know what, man, if that's how it is, and if that's what this shit really was this whole time, then hey, you know, I got food just like everybody else. But it is what it is. But what I will say is this: you can't say that you have standards, but then you don't put them in place, or you try to say, or when the people that do have standards try to put them in place, you try to shame them because their standards aren't necessarily your set of standards, or their standards doesn't fit your narrative or your agenda. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit that bothers me, and that's like the thing that kind of makes me scratch my head. You know what I'm saying? So also what I'm noticing is that, you know, this space, it's like almost like it's not about actual putting in the work. It's not about, changing brothers' lives and nothing like that. It's actually about, who wants to be proven right, who doesn't want to be proven wrong. That's really what this space boils down to. Everybody wants to be right. Nobody wants to be wrong. Everybody's the know-it-all of everything. You know everything about every single topic, every single field, department, whatever. And it's like nobody. It's like everybody's a know-it-all in this space. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like people will even go against people who are actually certified and that are actually, well trained and equipped in a certain field. They'll go against those people and try to argue those people down and say, oh, well, I know more about this than you, but this may be something that somebody actually went to school for or been doing their whole life. But meanwhile, this person just got an opinion on it just from the outside looking in, and they would try to argue that person down. But see, it just goes to show you, like I said, this space has went from the manosphere to now I'm dubbing it the hypocrisphere. That's what it is. It's a hypocrisphere because a lot of these niggas in this space on some hypocrisy ass bullshit. You got niggas in this space that will try to preach to you about men's rights, preach against feminism and all this bullshit, but yet they contributing to fucking all of this shit that they claim that the women is doing, by being on some baby daddy ass bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers in this space that preach being a productive man and professional man, but they can't even be professional on panels. You know what I'm saying? They up here cussing niggas out, threatening your life, all because you got a difference of opinion from them. But these are supposed to be quote unquote professional, productive men. You know, you professional, you productive, but the minute I have a difference of opinion from you, you threatening my life on fucking the internet, on social media with your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? Not realizing that, nigga, this shit is recorded. So if something ever happened to me, which most of you niggas ain't gonna do shit anyway, y'all just be all fucking barking, no bite. But if something was to ever happen to me, your dumb ass do realize that this shit is recorded and that, you know, all they gotta do is pull these damn live streams and, you know, your dumb ass gonna get, you know, fucking incarcerated for threatening me and basically, you know, on some premeditated type of shit with your dumb ass. But, you know, niggas swear they so smart, you know what I'm saying? Also, I'm noticing these dudes got, you know, they pick and choose who they want to have standards of who they want, you know, to have standards of who they don't want to have standards. So, like, perfect example of this, right? You got dudes in this space that they talk shit about, you know, guys who are quote unquote players or dating coaches or just guys who pretty much, you know how to communicate with women, you know how to interact with women, right? And, you know, they got also got smoke for the quote unquote drug dealers and, you know, hustlers and all this type of stuff, right? But yet, these are same dudes that, you know, recently, these are same dudes that I've seen literally salute and embrace, you know, convicted pedophiles and, you know, sexual predators and all this type of stuff. These dudes over in these dudes, you know, comment sections, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about these sexual predators that are online because there's plenty of them, you know what I'm saying? You know, these dudes be over there in their comment section talking about salute OG and salute this and salute that. And it's like, so now, you know, I'm the worst person in the world because, I sold some dope or whatever, or, you know, I sold some drugs. But at the same time, you know, people who are actually, you know what I'm saying, you know, going around, you know, doing certain foul things to people, you know, sexually assaulting people, you know, you up there saluting them like they some kind of honorable person. You know what I'm saying? And that just goes to show you, man, these niggas is hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? They don't, you know, practice what they preach. And it just goes to show you. And I'm starting to realize, man, these niggas hate women so much to the point to where, you know, they will fully embrace sexual predators. They will fully embrace, you know, dudes who have committed some kind of like violent act against women or some kind of egregious act against women. But at the same time, you know, like I said, they'll down the hustler. They'll down, you know. Also now they starting to even down the educated brothers. You know what I'm saying? You know, there was a recent debate, or it wasn't even a debate because the debate didn't even last that long for the debate to really happen. But there was two individuals who, one guy who he was you know, he confessed that he was a former street dude, but now, you know, he's not a street dude anymore. You know what I'm saying? He paid his debt to society, did his time, and he even talked about how, you know, he goes to, you know, prisons and he tells people, tells little kids that, you know, haven't went to prison, like, you know, hey man, this lifestyle isn't for y'all, you know, this isn't the way to go, this isn't the path, you know, to redeem himself and to try to, you know, let others learn from his mistakes. And, you know, this brother literally got, you know, shamed and, oh, we don't need dudes like you, and we don't care if you got a degree, and we don't care if you have a PhD. You know, you PhD niggas ain't shit neither. But yet, just a year or two ago, I could have swore you was saying, oh, us educated brothers, we don't get no love. We get overlooked by the women, and people don't come to us for advice, and we the ones that's, you know, best prepared and best prepped to handle, you know, black people's issues and, you know, help the black community, yada, 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 and all this little bullshit. And it's like, now all of a sudden, if niggas don't agree with you on one thing or a couple of things, now you coming after these so-called, you know, brothers who are in the same boat as you, have degrees, you know, have paper and all that stuff, but now because they have a difference of opinion from you, now you want to label them, oh, outsiders or geeks. So it just goes to show you, man, a lot of black men don't have any unity. They don't have any, you know, quote unquote, you know, brotherhood, like they say. That's why, to be honest with you, you know, I only rock with those people who rock with me. You know what I'm saying? I only fuck with niggas who fuck with me and, you know, who show me that, you know, they respect me and I respect them. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, you know, I don't, you know, I'm really kind of the type of person that tend to be alone and stay to myself because the one thing about being a loner is, yeah, you know, it is lonely, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you don't really have nobody around. But at the same time, sometimes being lonely can be very peaceful. You know what I'm saying? And you just cut out a lot of bullshit. But this is why I say, man, you got to get with like-minded individuals. You know, that's gonna support what you're trying to do, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, trying to just hook up with a whole bunch of people and deal with a whole bunch of people just cause y'all all are the same race or ethnicity. It's like, nah, because everybody ain't gonna have the same agenda as you. Everybody ain't gonna have the same outlook and stuff on you. And I hate to say this, but black folks, man, we so damn sensitive when it comes to other people's difference of opinions, to where we can't even respectfully disagree. You know what I'm saying? We have to always call each other out our name. We got to threaten each other, all this little bullshit. So that's why you just been seeing me pull back more and more. And that's why you don't really see me in too many spaces. It's just because it's like, it's not even worth it no more, man, at this point. And I get it, niggas in this space, they got people that they rock with, they got their little, and really this space, I'm going to be honest with you, this whole space right here, really what it is it's kind of like living in, or like reliving high school all over again. It's kind of like in high school when you had a group or a clique, you know what I'm saying, that you hung with, you know what I'm saying, because y'all kind of did the same thing, believe the same things or whatever. That's kind of what this space is, except for just the online space, and it's mostly adults on here. But, really this shit is just another way of niggas clicking up, and that's it. But see, with me, I don't run with clicks, you know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't, I don't. But I don't do the whole click thing. That's not my thing. So like I said, I tend to roll solo dolo by myself, and the people I do rock with, what I'm saying, and I do chill with from time to time, then they know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even gotta, say their name. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, like I said, man, I just stay to myself, and that's the best thing to do, man. I would advise anybody that wants to be a content creator coming into this space, find your little niche, find your craft, find whatever, you have a lot of passion about, a lot of skills and knowledge in, stick to that, talk about that, and you know what I'm saying, and stay to yourself. And whatever people that you do get that support you, that subscribe to your channel, and that try to add to your conversations, as long as they respectful to you, you could work with them and you could do collaborations with them. That's all fine and cool. But outside of that, man, I'll just say, man, stay to yourself, because a lot of times also what happens is, the minute that you blow up as an individual, all of a sudden, if you was associated with certain people before, now these same, people want to take claim of, I'm the reason why you successful now. Or I'm the reason why you popping. I'm the reason why you blew up and all that stuff. And see, that's why I don't want to be known as a person that, oh, you only got on because you was on such and such panel, you was on such and such show, or you got interviewed by this bigger person, so on YouTube, so that's the only reason why you made it. Because I'd be damned if somebody try to take credit for mine, because in anything in life I've ever gained or accomplished, I always worked hard for it on my own merit and on my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Doing my own thing. But I never ride the coattail of nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not built like that. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too, back to the whole, the whole morals thing. Like I said, morals and standards. Just this space, man. It's not about morals or standards. It's just about who's the loudest, who's the most popular, and who sounds like they could be the most right all the time. That's all it's about. Because now I'm starting to see, like I said, back then when I came into space, it was about, who, it was about morals and standards, and men got to create morals and standards in this space, and we got to create morals and standards in our lives, and how we deal with people, how we deal with women, other men, blah blah blah. Now I'm starting to see a reoccurring theme in the space where now niggas is saying morals is for the weak. Oh, if you're a person that has morals, you're a weak person, because real men and real strong people don't have morals. And I'm like, oh, really? Interesting. Okay, so now you're not supposed to have morals. Okay, well, maybe that explains why you niggas, openly invited with open arms sexual predators in this space. Maybe that's the reason why these same sexual predators that's back into this space and feel comfortable. Maybe that's why you saluting these niggas like they some kind of fucking OGs when really they ain't nothing but a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking garbage ass, scumbag ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? But maybe that's the reason why they feel comfortable to come back into this space with no pushback, because like you said, people with morals is weak. So, since you don't have no morals, this is why, you look up and salute motherfuckers that do foul ass shit like this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So this is why, you cater to these niggas, you know what I'm saying? But yet you'll give a nigga who actually educated and that's, skilled and knowledgeable in a certain field, you'll get them niggas hell, because they disagree with you on a couple of things, but the nigga that agree with you on everything, but he may actually be a piece of shit, in his real life, and he may have actually done harm to other people, you know what I'm saying? This is the person that you'll salute and rock with and, be all up on in a comment section of their page, saluting them and giving them, best wishes and all this little bullshit. Man, y'all niggas make me sick with that fuck shit, man. Y'all niggas say one thing and do another. And that's the type of shit that y'all niggas be on. Then stay the fuck away from me. Don't come fucking with my channel. You can subscribe from my channel. Hell, you can subscribe from the team's channel. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't want to be associated with you niggas that's like that. If you niggas is walking around with no kind of moral high grounds and and you don't believe in morals, you don't believe in right and wrong, you don't believe in bad karma, then hey, that's on y'all. Y'all stay the far the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? And look, when some bullshit happen to y'all, cause y'all remember y'all don't believe in morals and all that little bullshit. I don't want to hear no motherfucking crying. I don't want to hear no whining, no bitching and complaining about, man, this shit happened to me. This shit fucked up, man. Why the hell this shit gotta happen to me? Because remember, you ain't got no morals, right? Morals is for the weak. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, when you ain't got no moral compass as an individual, as a person, hey, you'll do anything and you'll accept anything. And, you'll co-sign anything. And I'm sorry, but I ain't that type of person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna co-sign everything. I'm not finna agree to everything. And I'm not finna be associated with everything. So if that's the type of shit that y'all niggas is on, then hey, do y'all, but stay far away from me and stay far away from the team, period. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, man, like I said, man, I'm just kind of like scoping everything and just seeing who's who and what's what. Because like I said, a lot of you niggas is wolves in sheep's clothing. You know what I'm saying? I see you niggas. A lot of you niggas ain't what you claim to be or say what you is. And on top of that, like I said, a lot of you niggas, man, I just like to hear yourselves, talk loud. Y'all like to hear yourselves bark loud and all this bullshit when knowing damn well you niggas ain't about half the shit that you say you about. And, my last thing I'm going to say is this. Usually the loudest niggas and the most, boastful niggas, you know what I'm saying? These usually be the niggas, man, that, they gotta be that way because, once they get off this shit, off this YouTube shit, off this social media shit, they really ain't got nothing to be boastful and brag about. You know what I'm saying? So, when I hear niggas beating their chest like they King Kong and niggas being all loud, oh, I'm this nigga, I'm that, you know what I'm saying? I just laugh at the shit because I know, once you get offline, you know what I'm saying, you really ain't got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? This whole online space is really all you got. You know what I'm saying? This is why y'all stay on this bitch 24/7. This is why, on here y'all the man, but in your real life, you know what I'm saying, nobody barely notices you. Nigga, you the invisible man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't really paying attention to y'all like that. Ain't nobody following y'all. Ain't nobody listening to what the fuck you saying. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas is marching to the beat of their own drum. Because niggas is, doing their own thing and being successful doing whatever it is that they do. You know what I'm saying? So niggas ain't listening to y'all in real life. This is why you got to come on here online and, try to act like you such this, well-rounded individual. You this, just this, spectacular ass person. You know what I'm saying? Because for the most part, like I said, in your real life, most of you niggas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Most of you niggas just like everybody else, trying to find your way. You know what I'm saying? Being hypocritical, saying one thing, doing another, but it is what it is. But like I said, man, I would advise anybody that's coming into this space that's new, trying to find their way in their niche. Hey, stay to yourself, do your own thing, build your channel up the organic way. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to dick ride nobody else. Don't be trying to, get co-signed by all these other people. You know what I'm saying? Do your own thing and build your own stuff, even if you got to do it the hard way, because at least, you can't nobody take credit for your shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you ain't always got to be right. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. People that got to always try to be right, you never have room to grow and learn. If you always think you right about everything and you never think you wrong, like I said, you'll never grow as an individual. And, life is about learning, it's about growing, and it's about getting better. And you can never grow and get better as an individual if you always feel like you got all the answers to life, all the answers to all the problems in the world. You know what I'm saying? These old, I ain't never took a loss ass niggas, I'm undefeated, I'm, 39 and 0 and all this little bullshit. It's like, nigga, stop capping, bro. Everybody then took a loss or took an L at some point in life. It's not about the L you take. It's about how you bounce back from that L. You know what I'm saying? And then did you learn from whatever L that you took? You know what I'm saying? It's not about how low, how loud you could talk or how loud you could bark. It's about, nigga, let your actions speak for itself. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, beat your chest and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because most niggas who do that, you know, you know, behind the scenes, they some weak, frail, you know, individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this shit just like in the movie American Gangster. You know, when Frank said the loudest motherfucker in the room is usually the weakest one in the room. And hey, man, that was facts. But anyway, you know, that was all I wanted to say. Just something that's been on my mind for a little bit. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for, you know, rocking with me and just listening to what I got to say. And I'll definitely catch y'all on the next video. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.